Hey, I'd like to briefly show you from the student view what I would do to set up automatic backups from Notability to Google Drive. Then, after I've shown you the student view, I'll go ahead and show you what I do on the teacher's side to make this all work. So the first thing that needs to be done is on each student iPad, you need to go into Google Drive, and the student should already be signed in. What I need to do is come to the plus sign at the top here and create a new folder. This is where all my backups are going to be placed. So I'm going to call this the student's name. So I'll give it my name. And I think it would be a smart idea if we would start adding the grade to this, because I'm hoping that these folders can be handed down and we can start building student portfolios with these. So let's say I'm in first grade this year, and then I'll just press create. That folder's been created, and now what I need to do is share this folder with my teacher. So I press the little I here on the folder bar, press share, and add my teacher to that. Peckway Valley. Yeah. And once this folder has been shared, I'll find it in my teacher Google Drive under the incoming. I can see here that yes, it was shared. That's great. Now I'm actually finished for right now in Google Drive as a student. So I'll go ahead and close that. Then I come into Notability. And to start the backup process, what I need to do is sign into my Google Drive here as a student. So I'm going to come down to the bottom and press this cog here. Once I've pressed the gear or the cog, I tap Auto Backup, as you see is already selected, and then I'm going to tap Google Drive. It's going to prompt me to sign in. Once I've signed in, Notability will allow me to select the destination where I'd like to save my files. I'll have to accept that I trust that Google's going to use my email, or Notability rather is going to use my email and my information from Google. So I'll accept that. And now it says that the auto backup process will have started. But I don't want to just close this out yet. I need to select that folder that I created earlier in Google Drive. So I'll press that blue cog, and see Notability wants to create a folder called Notability, but I don't want it to go there. So I'm going to select the Ryan Donnelly first folder, then I'll press this blue back up to Ryan Donnelly first. And now you can see the destination has changed to that folder. It's important that you do this step because if you back up to that Notability folder, A, all the students' folders will be called Notability and you'll have no idea whose is whose, and B, the Notability folder was not shared with the teacher, so only the student is going to see that. I want to make sure that the file type is still selected as PDF, and then down here I see the folders that I've created in Notability so far, and those are all checked. If I leave those all checked, every new folder that's added to Notability will also be checked and automatically backed up. So I'm going to press this blue settings, then I'm going to press this blue close, and then I should see down here it says that Notability is backing up. A key step to teach all of your students is every time they come out to the Leaning Books, they should see this back up, the home screen of Notability. They should see this backing up icon. If they don't see that backing up icon, there are a couple ways to initiate it. I want to wait until that's finished to show you those. But the students need to wait until that's fully completed with a backup before they close Notability. Otherwise, what happens is you'll run into having multiple versions of the same note, or you might get multiple versions of the same folder. So it's really important that they kind of put their patience on and wait for that circle to go the whole way around and connect white to white. Mine's just about done. There it goes. And once it says finished, the kids can leave Notability. If that backup process does not start, you can press the little I here and try to start that backup process, and then I just swipe this down and that goes away. And if it has not backed up, that'll initiate the backup sometimes. Another thing that you can do is just have the kids open up a note, do a little bit of writing inside that note. Go ahead and erase the writing if it's not necessary. Come back up, come back out by pressing the leading books, and you can see I initiated the backup again. So those are a couple ways, by pressing that I and swiping down, or by going back in a note, just doing a little bit of work, erasing it, and then that'll initiate the backup once you come back out to the home screen. So that's what I need to do on the student side. Now let's take a look at the teacher side of things. So here I am on my teacher iPad, and what I need to do is go into my teacher Google Drive account. And what I would like to do is do two things: create a hand-ins folder where I can put all of my students' folders so that they're all in one place, as well as move the student folders that were shared with me into that one place. You don't have to do this step, but I find that it's made my life a lot easier. So I've actually already created a hand-in folder in my STEM. I have my hand-ins right here, but I would do that step just like I did with the student folder. Press the plus sign, press new folder, call it hand-ins, and then go ahead and hit create. Google Drive will create that folder for me. Then I want to go and find my student created folders that have all those Notability backups in them. So I'll press the three bars right here at the top of the left of the screen, press the guy with the three heads, incoming, and once my Notability or Google Drive populates here, I find that I've got that Ryan Donnelly first grade folder. I'm going to come over and tap the I here, and I'm going to move that folder to my hand-ins folder that I see right here. So just tap move, or tap that hand-ins folder and then tap move here. So now when I go to my hand-ins folder in my drive, I see that Ryan Donnelly folder there. So that's all I have to do on the teacher side of things. And that's it. Now I can see all those notes right there in my hands. So that's the student and teacher side of doing the automatic backups to Notability and Google Drive. I hope you found this helpful, and thanks for watching.